woman is. This is Miss Charmaine from Black in Chicago.
What's up, Miss Stacey?
How are you, honey?
I'm doing good. I'm exhausted right now, but I done made it through. Right these days, I'm living like a day at a time.
Yes.
You know, I can't really think about the day after tomorrow, but today was great.
Yes. Before we talk about tonight's event, for those of you that have been under a rock, we want to introduce you to Charmaine so she can tell us a little bit about you. And
Sure.
Black in Chicago.
Sure. So I am Charmaine, for those of you under a rock. I am also a radio host, a radio personality on WGCI. You can catch me on the weekends, every weekend, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I am also on Black Ink Crew Chicago. You know, that's why I started. 9 Mag, how I got in this whole thing with these guys. Man, to believe it or not, so my cousin Danielle is best friends with one of the tattoo artists, Katrina. At the time, I was working at Groupon. That allowed me to have more freedom, during work. So therefore, I could have more freedom after work. So me and Danielle was turning up like every single night for like a year and a half with these guys in the tattoo shop. I'm just, literally racing to the tattoo shop at 5 o'clock. Ryan's buying the Hennessy. Van can't wait to have us. And we walk in every day with open arms. They couldn't wait to see us. And then one day Ryan's like, yeah, so people are hitting me up about a reality show. And we're like, oh, yeah, okay. It was really like a joke. And that joke... We're on season 3 of this joke here. Girl, tell me about it.
I've been watching the show. I mean, let me ask you this. Speaking of the show, so you got on the show. Do you think that reality TV paints a negative picture of you?
I will say that maybe not as bad as other people. Because there is a imaginary line, and the people above us who have more to do with what people see and like stuff like that. In this line, you're either likable or you're likable to be hated. So luckily I fell on the likable side of the line. So I don't think that they try to really, can I cuss on here? I don't think they try to be having everybody thinking I'm just super turn up and all that. But I mean, it is what it is, but that is me too. So I don't think that I'm like misconstrued, but watching TV, you're not going to really know who I am, like at all.
That was going to be my next question. If people are watching and looking, is what they see Charmaine?
I mean, they see a very small piece of me, and then they see a piece that's been like in a million other people's hands by the time they see it. It's edited nice and pretty for them. Sometimes I'm watching the show and I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's what I signed up for. So. I am a Pisces. I am like the epitome of a Pisces. Okay, girl. February 21st.
We're connected here.
I am like the dreamer. Like, I mean, I have a boyfriend now, but like if I was single, I would be like, oh my God, like he's cute. Like, are we gonna have kids? I could see myself walking down the aisle. Like, I'm such a dreamer. I'm so emotional. Yeah, but I'm me. Like, who you see on the show is me. Like, I like to have a good time. That's how I became the turn-up girl. It's not because Charmaine parties a lot. That was never the case. It's just my energy. You know what I'm saying? When I walk in a room, I mean, I hope we got a bottle of Hennessy and we about to turn up, so.
Well, that's one thing I admire about you. Looking at the TV at first, you're seeing like, oh my gosh, I'm twerking all the time.
Oh gosh, yeah. I actually cringe when I see myself twerk.
But you know what? You're having fun
and that's yeah, but at the same time, twerking stuff. I just turn up, right? And I do what I do. But then at this point, like, people are like, oh my God, Charmaine's twerking again. Oh my God, if I see Charmaine twerk one more time. And like, my thing is, I get it at the end of the day because the TV like heightens it up so much. You know, my twerking will have its own little twerking moment. And in real life, when I am twerking, no one's really paying attention. Yeah, I'm just in my own little twerk bubble, like, eh. But on camera, they're going to put a little jingle, 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 jingle. Left cheek, right cheek, jingle, 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 jingle. Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, speaking of that, so how much of the reality show is scripted? Or is it all natural?
So, I mean, it's not scripted at all. Like, well, what I will say is some things that you might be a bigger person and you totally like might not even trip about because you're, you know, trying to be great. You know, you might have to trip about it.
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes it's hard to grow. Yeah.
We're not going to spend too much time about this Black Ink show, but I do want to ask this. We haven't had, I don't think, has the finale happened yet?
No, so we actually just we're coming back this Wednesday with our second half of season 3.
Okay.
It'll be 18 episodes or 9 more episodes.
Okay.
So yeah, check us out this Wednesday, Black Ink Crew Shy premiere.
Are you
Okay.
guys all still friends?
Yeah, like, I mean, you were just at the party, like, you saw everybody come through. Yeah, so that's my friend. I mean, that's my family. It's more than friends at this point. It's family. And like, man, if you only knew the trials and tribulations that we go through. And like, me and Ryan got into it bad the other day in a fucking group chat. Then he hit me up on a personal level, like, don't be disrespecting me. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You're right. I'm like so emotional. And he's right. You know, at the end of the day, we can't, you know, disrespect each other.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
You guys still have that bond.
Yeah, but it's like brother-sister type swag. Like, it's like, oh my God. I mean, we don't have a mom. So it's like, who do we can't, like, we're telling on each other, but we don't have anyone to tell. Yeah. Yeah, we're telling each other. Right. So, yeah, exactly. So it's just, you know, it's a lot of child petty stuff. But I do think at the end of the day, I mean, we were just as close or even closer before this show years ago. And the fact that we're still friends and still support each other means a lot because you don't really see that in a season 3 of any show that people are friends on. So, yeah.
It's like everybody's in different directions.
Yeah, no, I mean, right. No, we have like, I mean, at the end of the day, we can't do this without each other, you know, and I think everybody understands that. So, yeah.
What do you think about you on the show? What were their reactions when they first saw you on the show?
So I was really like in tears, type of scared when we were filming and like it was gonna air, and I was just like, oh my God, like my parents are gonna think I'm a whore. Like, oh my God, you know, even though I only smashed one person in the entire group, let's be clear. But man, I was so scared. But guess what? My parents watched. Sorry.
So they saw that episode.
Sorry, I have a cold. But my parents watch they see every episode. My dad doesn't necessarily watch, but he tells all his friends and all his family to tune in, but he don't tune in. But my mom doesn't miss an episode. My mom tunes in every single weekend to me on the radio, on the iHeartRadio app. You know, my parents are very supportive. My dad, as long as I can pay my bills, he ain't worried about it. Yes, he is not asking me no questions. That's all I need. Yep.
And now there's Charmaine, the TV show personality, the radio host, now cooking. Like, let's talk about it.
Yes.
A bunch of things which is great. So tell us about the radio and then now the cooking.
So radio is a blessing for me because when I was younger, it's so funny. The movie Brown Sugar. Yeah, like that movie totally. I was young, like 9 years old. That movie had me like, oh my God, I want to write for Vibe and Double XL and like be Angie Martinez and be on the radio and talk about hip hop and how much I love hip hop and all this stuff. And I remember telling my dad, like, Dad, I want to write in magazines. And he was just like, girl, you better go be a doctor. Like, you know. And I remember crying, and just because I felt like my dreams were crushed, like my dad was telling me, no, you can't go do that. But I am so glad that I got the opportunity that I got to be on WGCI. It's such a prestigious radio station. It's a staple here in Chicago. It's number 3 in the market for iHeartRadio. So I basically, and then Chicago's like a hard radio market. So these are things that I found out after I got the job.
Looking at you like, how did you do that?
Yeah, but I'm blessed and I'm happy. And, you know, as far as cooking is concerned, I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah.
And, you know, I be doing my thing. I be chefing. My mom and dad are the best cooks ever. So I just took what I knew from them and, like, made a couple things my own. I still don't cook as great as they do. Like, they're amazing. Yeah.